I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness, and welcome to our Active Aging Micro Workout for Lower Body Strength. This session is designed to enhance balance, improve mobility, and build the strength needed for everyday recreational activities like climbing stairs, biking, playing golf, and walking with confidence. We're going to begin standing, so find an open space and let's get moving. I'm here with Bob, and we're going to begin with sumo squats. For your dumbbell, you want to choose a dumbbell that suits your body. We're using a 10-pound dumbbell. Go ahead and widen your stance. For a sumo squat, we have a wide stance, feet are externally rotated. We're inhaling as we go down and exhaling to stand. With this move, we're targeting the front of the thighs, the quadriceps, the inner thighs. We're even feeling this in the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit, so even the posterior chain is feeling work. The nice wide stance allows us to go a little bit deeper here, and it enhances hip flexibility and range of motion. And this is gonna help with bending and reaching and moving efficiently in daily life. Let's do 5 more. We are also activating the core and the lower back, and this promotes better balance and posture for activities like carrying groceries, playing sports, and maintaining an upright position while walking. All right, up next, let's work the posterior chain. So we're going to be utilizing a foam roller. Bob, I'd like you to come over here. So when we perform this foam roller deadlift, we're using the roller because it does help us with our form. The goal is to perform a hip hinge. So as you do this move, let's have your palms face one another. I want you to think about sending your butt back towards the wall behind you. And then slowly come up. Good. So you can inhale as you go down, and then exhale to stand. And again, this move is all about the hip hinge, so think of your butt moving back, and then your upper body simply responds to this hip hinge. We're targeting the glutes and the hamstrings. We're also working the low back. This is great for our core. When we perform this exercise, we're encouraging a nice neutral spine. So you can imagine a stick on Bob's back here. Good, and really put your mental focus to your posterior chain. Think about your butt and the back of the thighs and the low back. Let's do 1 more repetition. Great, okay, so for our next exercise, we are going to use our chair. So I'll bring this out for you. Bob, go ahead and take a seat all the way back into your chair. We're going to be utilizing the Pilates ball. Let's go ahead and place this between your foot and ankle complex. Now, your goal is to keep the back of the thighs down, okay? So this range of motion might not be very grand, but it's very isolating. You are going to exhale. I want you to lift the legs up, squeeze that ball, and then you can maintain the squeeze as you come down. Good. So with this move, we're targeting the quads, but the addition of the ball is really gonna activate your inner thighs and your pelvic floor. And you also feel your stomach, your core is really having to engage and contract and tighten because you're in this unsupported position in the top position. Good. And to really make this effective, maintain the squeeze of the ball when you lower down. Nice. Let's do 5 more. Two to go. All right, so let's put the ball aside, and we're now going to use dumbbells for standing calf raises. So I'd like to hand you the weights, and you can use 5 pounds, 8 pounds. We're gonna be utilizing 10-pound dumbbells, and just hold the dumbbells right by your sides there. Now your feet, you just want your feet to be hip distance apart and neutral, and you're going to exhale as you lift the heels. You're gonna come onto the balls of the feet and then lower down with control. Now, if balance is an issue for you, you could always forgo the weights and just stand behind a chair. But as long as you're feeling strong and balance is not an issue, it's great to have this extra force to really work the foot and the ankle complex, and then we're targeting the gastrocnemius and the soleus, the lower calf muscles here. We're exhaling as we lift up, and then inhale, coming down with control. And we're strengthening the muscles responsible for quick footwork, acceleration and deceleration, and this supports activities such as playing tennis and pickleball, dancing, or even stepping down from curbs with ease. All right, let's put these aside, and we're gonna finish with a yoga block with narrow squats. So I'm gonna hand you this yoga block, and we can kind of play with this position, but basically you wanna place it between your inner thighs, but I would suggest placing the yoga block just like this. Good. Now, you have a narrow stance, which is automatically challenging your balance, okay? As you go and sit towards an imaginary chair, I want you to inhale and your arms will counterbalance and you're looking forward, and then you're going to stand. Good. Inhale as you sit towards a chair, and then stand. So this is just a narrow stance squat. One really cool aspect of this is we're really working ankle dorsiflexion, which is your ability to let your knees move towards your toes. And this is an extremely important joint angle that we need to work because we do it every day when we go downstairs. So this is properly teaching Bob how to fire off his quadricep muscles to take load off of his knee joint. Squeezing the yoga block is going to engage your adductors, so we're working inner thighs. This is excellent for your core. And then the arms just help counterbalance the move. Let's do 3 more. Awesome, so you are done with the yoga block. I will take it. All right, well, Bob, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness, and I'll catch you next time.